And now to Bayelsa State, where Professor Nelson Brambaifas has been in office for only 4 months as acting managing director of the Niger Delta Development Commission, and his people believe the narrative is changing in terms of representation and commitment to the development of the Niger Delta. Some elders and the youth of Bayelsa expressed their satisfaction with his performance so far, with a clear message to the presidency to confirm his appointment as substantive managing director of the NDDC. Ovi Timajudge has details.
This is the office of the Niger Delta Development Commission in Yenagoa, the Bayelsa State capital. Some elders and placard-carrying youth are at the office to demonstrate support for Professor Nelson Brambaifas, who has been in office for only 4 months as acting managing director of the commission.
We have over 100 and something roads in Bayelsa. In Delta, same, River State the same. And the fact is that Brambaifas from Bayelsa, it is Bayelsa State turn. It is Bayelsa State what? Turn. There's nobody from anywhere. All those gimmicks they are doing outside Bayelsa, they are just doing it for their selfish interests. It is not party. We are talking about our development. We thank Mr. President. We also congratulate Mr. President for his re-election.
I do call on every Ijo man, Ijo woman, Niger Delta to queue behind this man so that the president can confirm him as substantive MD of the NDDC, so that he can have the opportunity to right the wrongs in the Niger Delta, so we can change our narrative for the better. There's no politics in this. We do believe that Brambaifas can work with almost everybody in the Niger Delta.
The people presented a letter to the presidency through the state coordinator of the NDDC seeking a confirmation of the managing director's appointment.
The waterways are calm. Security, he's tackling security issues. What his predecessors couldn't do, he did it. In terms of the Niger Delta Volunteer Scheme. So we are calling on Mr. President, His Excellency Muhammadu Buhari, to use his good office to make Professor Nelson Brambaifas the substantive NDDC MD.
NDDC Youth Development Program, the next phase will be paid as soon as possible. And for the water hyphen jobs, it is meant for the youth. We will not allow elders and so-called leaders to hijack the water hyphen project again. Brambaifas have decided to deal with the youth directly. And that is why they are fighting him. And we will not allow that. Today, you have stamped your right, and it has been acknowledged by the NDDC and its management, ably led by Professor Brambaifas.
Calls for the ratification of the Agberibon professor's appointment are increasing by the day, with the Ijo Youth Council throwing support during the Isaac Boro Day celebration in Kayama. Ovi Timajudge, TVC News, Yenagoa, Bayelsa State.